I'm Jessica. I lost over 200 pounds with diet and exercise, and I have been able to maintain that weight loss. I've been on this journey for 7 years. So I am meal prepping in a sense for this upcoming week. You know, everybody says protein, protein, protein. You always want a good protein. And what I mean by that is more than 20 grams of protein. So you have to read the labels or know the brand or whatever. Recently, I have been doing these because they are 45 grams of protein, 230 calories, 4 grams of fat. It works for me, especially if you have a high number of protein, like if you're counting macros, and if you have a high protein number, it gets tricky, especially with food and the amount of food that you have to eat to get to that number. But anyway, Ghost is also a good protein. This one is 160 calories for 26 grams of protein, 2.5 grams of fat. This Bum Raw is 25 grams of protein, 110 calories, 0 grams of fat. So I'm not really like a smoothie shake kind of person, but I do like this, and I like this to make smoothies. So sometimes, if you need a little something sweet, I use this with like a frozen strawberry or some kind of like other frozen fruit. So when I meal prep, air quotes, I really don't put all of my food together into an actual meal. I prep my protein and then I build my meal around my protein. So I will get boneless, skinless chicken breast, and I will put them in my crock pot overnight and just let that cook overnight. So last night I put my boneless, skinless in the crock pot with a taco season pack because I'm feeling like taco-ish. So that's what I will have for a couple of days. Now with that, I might make chicken tacos. I might make a chicken quesadilla. I might put that on top of a salad. I also have my ground turkey prepped as well. So with that, I might do a taco bowl. I might use that for breakfast. I might like put it in like an omelet or something like that. I might just eat it plain with the ground turkey, rice, and maybe like I'll fry an egg and mix that together. It just depends on how I'm feeling for that day, which is why I stopped meal prepping in a sense, and I just started prepping my protein, because after a while I get tired of the same meal over and over. So I have my protein. The proteins aren't going to change, but the sides might. And so that's where you always want to stay ready. Things that I love. I also love these Quest chips. I love these because they're 140 calories. I love a crunchy crunch chip type of thing. They're 19 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, 5 carbohydrates. I love these. I also love these carb control wraps from Aldi. That some wraps have like a grainy taste, and I don't like that. These, in my opinion, do not. They are 60 calories for one wrap, 4 grams of protein. They are 19 carb, but they do have 15 fiber and 3 grams of fat. Also, staying hydrated. So drinking your water, putting electrolytes in your water, drinking the appropriate amount, like staying hydrated, like with the appropriate amount of water and electrolytes. Get your Stanley, your 40-ounce Stanley, fill that up a few times a day, and you should be able to, stay hydrated. If I'm not hydrated appropriately, my body will retain water at least 5 pounds. I've seen it. I know it. Like if I get on the scale and I'm like, the scale is up, I am like, why is the scale up? And then I'll think, okay, I haven't been on my water game. So get your Stanleys out, your water cups, your jugs, whatever you're going to use to stay hydrated. I know it's a pain, but it's a part of the game. And in 2026, we're just taking better care of ourselves than we have in the past. It doesn't have to be hard. Don't put too much, I guess, thought into it. Don't make it too complicated. And just go from there. If you have any questions, let me know. For reference, I am 5'10". A lot of people will say that I look short in my pictures, but I am 5'10". I did lose over 200 pounds with diet and exercise. I have kept the weight off. I am a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach. Yeah, all of those things. But for 2026, I just want people to be better. I just want people to make better decisions. Yeah.